Hi guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Camryn. This is going to be a very long intro, so I'm warning you now. Grab a snack, grab some wine, grab coffee, whatever. I don't know what time it is where you're watching this, but grab whatever you need and let's get into it. We have so much to catch up on, and I've honestly been debating on even filming this video for probably over a month now, and I kind of just had a lot of anxiety about it. I didn't know what to say. I feel like it's been taking me some time to come up with the things that I want to say and want to share on the internet for everyone to see and hear. So I think it's just taken me some time to kind of just sit and figure out how I'm going to get back into YouTube and let you guys know where I've been, what's up. So this video and this intro is me kind of just saying everything I want to say. I'm sorry if it doesn't make total sense, or if things are out of order or whatever, if it's hard to follow along. This is very hard for me and I don't know like how to really go about this. I think this might have been the longest that I've ever been like off of YouTube, or really just kind of all social media. And I feel like that sounds so like stuck up almost, me saying that. Like, who cares if I haven't been on social media, like whatever. But I have gotten like a handful of messages being like, where are you? Are you gonna post a video? Like, I got some messages during Vlogmas and they're like, are you finishing Vlogmas? Like, where like are the videos? And so I haven't really given anybody a distinct answer. I was just like, you know, I'm taking a break, I'll be back soon. Like, thank you so much for your continued support. And so it's honestly because I didn't really know what to say. And so this video is my first video of 2024, and I just wanted to come on here and basically explain where I've been. If you don't care, that's fine. I know there's a lot of people who probably don't care at all or haven't even noticed that I haven't posted in like 2 months, which is fine. But I'm really just posting this video for those of you who have asked and myself. I just really miss YouTube and talking to you guys, and so this is kind of me slowly easing my way back into it. Okay, starting off with Vlogmas, I did not finish Vlogmas. So I think the last day that I had filmed was day 20, and so I had uploaded that and I didn't do the last 5 days of Vlogmas. I've just been going through my own personal stuff. If you have been watching me for a bit, you know I have mentioned on my channel a few times that last year, 2023, was probably the hardest year of my entire life so far. It was very, very challenging, like mentally, physically, emotionally. Like, it was just a really, really rough year for me. I had started therapy and that was going well, and it still is going well. I still see my therapist regularly. She's on vacation right now, so I'm very excited for her to get back so we can have a session. But yeah, it was just a very difficult year, and I'm sure it was for a lot of other people. One thing I really want to like tell you guys is that I am not complaining. I am not trying to like compare my problems to anyone else's. I'm just solely explaining my experience and where I've been and what's been going on in my life. That's it. So please don't take it like personally. Don't think that I'm complaining or being negative. I really just love you guys. I want you to know like what's going on in my life and where I've been. Like, I've mentioned it many times. I love being open on my channel, and so I feel like I kind of owe you guys an explanation, especially those who have asked. So I feel like I have just felt very lost. Like, in 2023, I was very, very lost, and I didn't really know, I still don't really know what I want to do with my life. And this is really hard for me to say. I've talked about it once. I talked about it the first time it happened, but I got fired from both of my last jobs in 2023. And before you question like, oh, what's wrong, what did you do, it honestly didn't have anything to do with me personally, like as an employee, as a worker. So that's that. I honestly did not think that I was going to ever mention that to you guys. I feel like it's a very sensitive topic. No one really likes to talk about like their jobs or like money or work or like anything like that. But one of my goals for 2024 is that I want to be more real with you guys. I feel like I'm pretty open, but I feel like there's a difference between being open and being real. Like all of last year, I feel like I was very open, you know, talking about therapy and like just a bunch of things like that, and going through some health issues, which I will get to in a sec. But this year I really want to be more real, in the sense that I want to share a lot with you guys, but there are also some things that I don't feel like sharing, and I don't want to feel guilty about that. I feel like last year I almost felt pressured into sharing specific details about things, and I was like, well, I'm not giving them the whole truth. But I feel like I just need to protect some things in my life that are important and personal to me, like on my journey and things like that. And so I don't want to feel guilty or like pressured to share specific details about certain things going on in my life. I am going to be very like upfront and honest about things that I'm going to share and things that I'm not going to share. And you can take it with a grain of salt, but I just think it's very important to keep some things to yourself, because being online in any presence, whether you have like 1 million followers or you have like 10 followers and you're sharing your life, I feel like you're still sharing things on the internet. I don't have, you know, thousands of subscribers or followers or whatever, but there's still an audience listening and hearing what I have to say. Bottom line is, I feel like there are some things this year that I want to hold close to my chest and just keep to myself. I feel like I can get kind of like a lost sense of like identity because I share and share and share and share. And I feel like I kind of just sit here almost feeling just like I have no privacy. And don't get me wrong, I know it's my choice to share things online. That's not where I'm going with this. But overall, I'm going to stop rambling about this topic. But I just want some things to be like personal and private to my life and not be like out on the internet or things like that. So that is where I'm going with all of this. Just want to be a little bit more private in 2024, but also still obviously let you guys know what's going on, general things in my life. But yeah, and one of the things that I wanted to keep kind of private this year, I've mentioned it in my past vlogs, but I was going through, and kind of slightly still am going through, some health issues. I'm okay, it's fine. I just regularly like go to the doctors and get checkups and things. I have a thyroid condition. I have hypothyroidism. You can look it up, do your research on it, but it's basically like your thyroid gland, which is like in your throat right here, and it's kind of shaped like a butterfly, and it controls basically like your hormones, your body weight, your body temperature, your mood, basically everything. It controls so many different things, how your hair grows, your nails, like all of that stuff. And yeah, it sounds crazy, and a lot of people I feel like don't know that it even exists. I feel like it's not a common thing that people learn about, but I was diagnosed with it when I think I was around, I want to say like 12 or 13, which is fairly young to get diagnosed with that, as for my understanding, because it's hereditary. So my Nana has it, my mom has it, and I have it. So I just have to go get blood work done every couple of months just to make sure my TSH levels are normal. I have to take a pill every day, every single morning, 30 minutes to like an hour before I eat breakfast or have anything besides water. And I have to take this pill every day for the rest of my life. So my body doesn't make enough of what it needs, and so I'm always freezing. I can be moody, things like that. My hair and my like skin and my nails are usually very like brittle and dry, and so it's very exhausting. And don't get me wrong, I again am not complaining. I feel like I have to keep saying this because again, I'm not comparing, I'm not complaining, I'm not trying to do any of this. I'm just trying to share my experience in my life. Like I said, I was very apprehensive and anxious to film this because I feel like sometimes I don't say things the right way, and then I get in my head and I'm like, oh, I should have said this differently. And I'm trying to give myself grace and not care too much about that, because I'm human. We all make mistakes. We all might not say things the right way, but that's just life. So moving on. But yeah, I know people deal with a lot worse, and they have a lot worse conditions and things they deal with on a daily basis. That is kind of what I've been dealing with. And there's been a handful of other health things that I've been going through, but again, I'm going to keep those things to my chest, my own personal journey, but I am okay. So that's just why I wanted to quickly touch base on that. I feel like the reason why I mainly stopped filming was because it honestly wasn't fun for me. Like, I never thought that I would say that, because you guys know how much I love you and I love filming and sharing my life. And I've been doing YouTube for a while. I think this May will be 4 years. I can't even believe that it's been, like, it's gonna be 4 years. But you guys know I love filming, and it seriously is like my favorite thing to do. It's like my hobby. I love talking to people about it, because they always get so curious, like when I say like, oh, I do, like I have a YouTube channel, like, and I always kind of downplay it. I'm like, you know, I don't, like, it's not a huge account, like, you obviously have never heard of me, like, it's not, I feel like I'm very humble in that aspect, but when I tell people, they're like, OMG, that's like the coolest thing ever, what do you do, what do you film? And I like almost like blush a little bit, because I get so excited to talk about it. And I talk about how nice and kind you guys are, and yeah, I don't know, I just get very excited to talk about it, because it's something that I am really passionate about. And in 2024, I really want to work hard on posting consistently and putting out new content for you guys, and traveling, and just being the best me that I can be, and showing up for myself every single day. That's so important. And I feel like I really lacked in the self-care aspect. Last year, I was really just mean and unkind to myself, and thankfully I found my therapist, and she constantly reminds myself to just like slow down and give yourself like a hug. Like, you've been through a lot, you need to give yourself a hug. And so I think that's a cute little reminder. So whenever you guys are feeling very overwhelmed and stressed, and you're like, I don't want to get out of bed, you know what, that's fine. Every day looks different, and that's something that my boyfriend reminds me of constantly, because I am such a perfectionist, and I feel like I always have to be doing something. I always have to be productive, or else I just feel really like a shit person. And I'm like, I have to constantly be improving myself and doing things and just being a better version of myself. And honestly, every single day is going to look different. Your best is going to look different every single day. If you worked out the day prior, and then the next day you're like, I can't even bother to open my eyes or get out of bed, that is fine, and I sympathize with you. I have had many of those days, and I totally understand how you feel, and it's a really crappy feeling, but all that matters is that you are trying your best. Try not to get stuck while you're down there in those moments. Don't stay there for too long. That's really all that's important. Don't stay down there for too long, you know, just try your best every single day, whether that's something as simple as taking a shower or going for a walk. The more you try to just do your best every single day, the better you are going to feel in the long run. And so that's something I'm really implementing in this year. I'm not going to be too hard on myself. I'm not going to push myself to the point of like exhaustion and feeling burnt out. Like, we're not doing that this year. My cousin had actually asked me in January, she goes, what are your 2 words for 2024? I had never had anybody ask me that before, and I didn't even know really what she was asking. And so she kind of explained it. She's like, what are 2 words that you can kind of like put on 2024? Like, what are you going to claim it as? And the 2 words, like when I read that message, I was like, the 2 words that came to me were like health, whether that's physical, mental, like emotional, really anything that has to do with health, and fearless. I really encourage you to kind of just sit and think for a moment and like think what 2 words. I know I'm filming this in February, but it's never too late to start your, you know, self-care journey. So I really encourage you to think of like 2 words that you can think of that you want to kind of like just stamp on this year and be like, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to make my year about, and kind of center it around in a healthy way. Obviously, don't obsess over it. Kind of just gravitate towards things, whether that's, you know, tangible things or like people or experiences that can help you reach your like 2 words for the year. So I thought that was really just sweet. Yeah, I just think it was kind of a unique way, like a unique take on the whole like New Year thing. And I could honestly be late to the game. I don't know if people have been doing this for a while, but I have never heard of it, and so I just wanted to share it with you guys because I thought it was really sweet. I didn't want this intro to be so long, and I feel like it already is, but I really just wanted to kind of start off the video explaining everything and letting you guys know that it's okay to feel lost and confused in your 20s. Your 20s is probably like, although it's like the most fun, it's the most stressful, I feel like, so far, like period of my life. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with my life. You know, some days I'm like, how am I gonna pay this bill? I feel like when you're stressed and you're worried and, you know, you're constantly just like overwhelmed and overthinking, you just have to have some faith, you know, have some faith in things, have some faith in the fact that things are going to work out. They always do. They are going to work out, whether you think that you don't need it now or it's like the wrong time or something like that. Whatever the case may be, just trust in yourself and trust in the things around you. Like, things are going to work out in your favor no matter what. You just have to be positive and just have some faith and give yourself some grace. We need to stop stressing over everything in 2024. It is not good for us. It is really detrimental to your health to be constantly stressing, and believe me, I know it's easier said than done. I am like the most high-strung, like stressed person, and I might not seem like it on camera, but I stress about every single thing in my life. I'm constantly stressed about it. So believe me, I totally understand, but I'm trying to bring myself down a couple notches and just kind of let it go. Like, go with the flow. That's really what I'm doing this year. Go with the flow, just kind of breathe, relax, take up some meditation. I've been so consistent with it since January 1st. I've been doing it every single morning, and it makes a world of a difference and just honestly changes my day completely. It is just a really great way to start your day. So anyway, I hope at least some of that made sense. I feel like I was rambling quite a bit. There was a lot to kind of touch base on, but I hope that I reached some of you in my long little rant. I hope it, you know, maybe inspired you or encouraged you or made you think a little bit. That's really my goal. I just want to share what I know and help people, and I hope that this video, like me talking about this, makes you feel less alone in something that you're going through, because let's be real, life is fucking hard, and it's okay to feel stressed and lost, and taking some time away dealing with personal things, like that is just the human experience. And I'm not trying to get all like philosophical or anything, but this is life and things are going to pass. We don't need to sit in our stress and overthinking, and I mean, it's really, honestly, where is that going to get us? Where is that going to take us? It's just going to lead to so many more problems down the road that you're just stressing about, and you're stressing sometimes for no reason. You know, things, you can stress about something one day and then the next day it's completely fine. And you're like, okay, well, I just spent a whole day stressing about something that, you know, it worked out for the better. So just try to rationalize, you know, maybe some things, obviously, you can be stressed about, but I just think there's a fine line of things where we might be overthinking. But yeah, okay, I am going to stop rambling and get into this video. I'm honestly really hoping that this is going to be like a long video. That's something that I also want to start doing in 2024. I feel like I keep saying I feel like, it's so annoying, but I realized that in 2023, I was just kind of posting to post. Like, I wasn't loving the content that I was putting out. I felt really pressured. I was like, oh, I have to post a video, especially during Vlogmas. It gets very repetitive. And I feel like that's honestly the same case for me, where I was working from home and my videos were just so repetitive and just boring. Like, I honestly didn't like the content I was putting out. It was just like, I don't know, like I feel like watching them back, I wasn't really putting my like personality in it, or I wasn't putting love into it, and it wasn't something that I was proud of. That really made me kind of upset with myself. I was like, I kind of succumbed to the pressure of feeling like I had to post, and that is something that I do not want to do this year. If I don't feel like filming, if I don't feel like, you know, posting, I will let you guys know. I'm not just going to force myself to create something that I know it's not the right time to, or I'm not ready, or I just don't feel like it, because the result is just going to be content that I don't feel proud of, or you guys might not like, or, you know, whatever. So I am just really focusing on being intentional this year with my actions, not just with YouTube, but with everything in my life. Like, I really just want to be more intentional rather than feeling pressured or like forced to do anything. So, because I feel like it's just not natural that way. And I know you guys love seeing me and like the real me and my personality. And so I want to work on that coming out a little bit more. I'm just very excited and optimistic for the new year. So I love you guys, and I'm sorry for the super long intro. I am just so grateful for this platform to allow me to speak my mind, and for you guys for listening. So thank you again. I love you, and without further ado, let's get into the video. Little grocery haul of everything that I got for the week. We were out of a lot of stuff, so kind of had to pick up basically everything that we needed. So I got some spinach for smoothies, and then this is my favorite like frozen fruit mix. It's the Wyman's Triple Berry. It's so good in my smoothies with the spinach, and you don't even taste it at all. I feel like everybody says that, but trust me, you really don't taste the spinach. And we got some eggs for the week. I love this brand, Vital Farms, because you can see, like, you can look up where the eggs came from, and you can get like a 360 view of the farm, which is really cute. So got some eggs, and then some raspberries, blueberries. I got some granola, some carrots, honey. We were out of sugar, so got some of that. Drake got some apple juice, orange juice, and then we got some steak tips for dinner, lemons, cucumber. We're gonna be making biscuits and gravy this week, so we got some biscuits, and then I don't know why, like, this just looked so good to me. It's just like a thing of chocolate milk. Over here, just got some Spindrift. I don't know why my camera keeps focusing, like, and it like not focusing. Some bananas. Got some yogurt, butter. I haven't tried these before, but I'm very excited. Spicy jalapeno. They look like Pringles, but they are like a bit healthier. So wanted to try those. Got some milk. Also wanted to try these honey roasted cashews. They look really yummy. I got some little protein shakes because I feel like I don't eat enough meat, and so I just wanted to try those. Got some ground beef for a little like taco night that we're doing. Some cookies. We got a lot of snacks in this trip, but I feel like it's good because we honestly like don't normally get a bunch of snacks, so I'm kind of happy. These are the Tate's walnut chocolate chip cookies. I used to get these all the time, and so they're very like nostalgic to me, so I'm very excited to have some of those. We got some frozen peas, an onion, some avocados, sandwich meat, and then we got some chips. This brand's really good, the Late July Mexican street corn tortilla chips. These are actually fire, they're so good. And then some honey Dijon kettle chips, those are also really yummy. Some chicken broth for soup we're gonna make, some spaghetti, bread, and sweet potatoes. So that's everything that we got for the week. I need to put all this stuff away, and I really want to try this chocolate milk. Ever since I saw it, I was like, I need to try that. I'm craving it. I don't know why. It's so early in the morning and I probably shouldn't be having it, but whatever. It is the weekend, so yeah, I'm gonna put all this stuff away, make us some breakfast because we haven't eaten yet, because we honestly, like, our fridge is so bare. We didn't have any groceries, like nothing whatsoever. So I'm gonna put everything away and then make some breakfast. If you have been watching me for a bit, you know that I have had this laptop case for, I mean, honestly, since I started doing YouTube, like basically 4 years ago. And I have all these stickers on it, but I feel like it's almost like, I feel like they look very young. And so I kind of want something a little bit more mature and just clean and simple. I ordered a new laptop case and it's the same exact one. I can link it down below. It's just from Amazon and I think it was like 15 bucks. So I can link it down below if you guys are interested. But yeah, I'm going to take this off, and it has one on the bottom as well, clearly very dirty. I'm going to clean my laptop really quick and put the new case on. And I also ordered a tripod off of Amazon as well. I can link this, and I really love this. I have never had like a little tripod like this, and I'm so obsessed with it. I don't know why I didn't purchase one of these sooner, because it makes filming so much easier, and I'm just so excited to start using it, and it makes my clips like more stable. So this is very sturdy, and it comes with one that, like, this is for my phone, but it comes with like a top piece that you can screw your camera into. So if you have like a vlogging camera, I have been wanting to buy a camera. Every single time I go to check, the camera that I want is like out of stock within like 100 miles of me, and I can't order it anywhere. So I've just been patiently waiting and using my iPhone. So if you have been wanting to get into YouTube, filming, whatever, just use your phone. That's what I've been doing for literally 4 years. You don't need a camera. You don't need the most expensive thing, or, you know, like apps, things to do that. Like, there's a lot of free stuff that you can use, and that's exactly how I started. So I will link both of these things down below, but I'm gonna go clean my laptop. This looks so much better, and I also cleaned my screen and my keyboard. Everything is just so nice and clean. I'm very excited. And this is the back of it. So it has like these little slots for like the ventilation, so my computer doesn't overheat. But very happy with this purchase. Like I said, I will link the case and this tripod down below. Sorry if you can hear my laundry in the background. I'm finishing up some things around the apartment, but I have the Apple like MacBook Air Pro. Like, I don't really know honestly which one it is. I think it's like the 13 though. It has like the touch bar right here. So I think it's like the MacBook Pro Air. I don't really know, honestly, but I will figure it out. I have all that information down below. Good morning. It is the next day and I have a very chill day today. Don't really have anything planned. I just filled up my water bottle and did like a little meditation journal session. I've been super consistent with my meditation practice and journaling. I started meditating about, I want to say like maybe 2.5 years ago, and it's been so it has seriously changed my life for the better. I feel like it can seem really insignificant, but the one thing with meditation is that it is a practice. So you have to practice it every day. You can't just do it like randomly here and there. Like, you're supposed to do it every day, and the more you do it, the more it helps you, the more it works. So I have been really consistent with that, and same with my journaling. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you know I love my 5-minute journal, and I got this for Christmas. I needed a new one because I used up my last one, so my boyfriend got me this one, and it's like this really pretty pink color, and I'm so obsessed. I didn't even know that they came in different colors. I usually just get like the regular tan one, but I love this, and I am so into pink nowadays. I don't know what it is. I like have so many pink things, and I just love them. It's like my favorite color right now. But I will link this down below if you guys are interested. It's called the 5-minute journal, and it basically just has a bunch of different prompts. So like, for example, it will say like a little quote at the top of the page, and then it'll say like, I am grateful for, and then there's like 3 things you can write. What would make today great, and then a daily affirmation, and then there's also like a nighttime portion as well, so you can do like highlights of the day and what did I learn today. So I've been trying to be consistent with doing the nighttime portion because I always do like the whole morning section, but I always forget to do the nighttime. So I'm really trying to incorporate that into my like nighttime routine, and I am planning on filming a nighttime routine soon. So stay tuned for that. And I am kind of just brainstorming this morning on the couch with like new video ideas and things. I want to do a Q&A really bad. I haven't done one of those in a long time, so I think I'm going to maybe today post on like my Instagram stories and just say like, you know, doing a Q&A soon. You guys can ask me any and all questions, and I will do my best to answer them. So I think that would be really fun. I think it's like a good way to interact with you guys and like my audience. So I want to do that soon. But I also wanted to show you guys quickly this book that I got recently. It is called Journey to the Heart. It's Daily Meditations on the Path to Freeing Your Soul. It's by Melody Beatty, I think is how you pronounce it. But this is the book, and I have been loving this. It has seriously changed my whole like morning routine, and it has just like a bunch of little excerpts for all the days of the year, and they're really honestly just beautiful and inspiring, and I really love reading them like right in the morning when I wake up. It just like sets the intention for the day, and I just really like it. So just wanted to share these 2 books with you. I have been trying to get more into reading. Maybe in another video I'll show you guys my little growing book collection. I'm very proud of it. I think I only have like 5 books. I'm halfway into one of them. I don't know how people read books in like a week. I feel like I am a really slow reader, and I like reread the lines like sometimes a few times over. So I think that's what takes me like a long time, but I'm really enjoying it. To be totally honest with you, I don't remember the last time I have like actually sat down and read a book on like my own time willingly since probably like middle school, and that wasn't even really willingly. Like that was for like book reports and things like that. And I just like realized, you know, coming into this year, I was like, I haven't sat down and read a book in a really long time, and so I really wanted to start implementing that into my nighttime routine as well. I like kind of reading it before bed, putting my phone down and drinking some tea, very like dim lights, no screen time, and I swear it has helped me sleep so much better, and I wake up feeling so refreshed. I've been waking up at 6 every morning and going to the gym. I'm feeling very just like motivated and excited for the new year. I think it's a chance to kind of just, I feel like everybody always says new year, new me, but you shouldn't feel like you have to change yourself every year. I think that puts a lot of pressure on people, but I think it's also a really good way to kind of like do, like, you know how we do Sunday like resets? I feel like this is just like a bigger reset, and you can really just like set your intentions, and it's kind of cool because a lot of people do it, and so you kind of feel like we're all on the same journey and path, and I don't know, it's just kind of fun, and we can kind of brainstorm and implement new things, like try new things. That's really something I want to do this year too, is just try a bunch of new things, because I feel like I limit myself a lot and I tend to hold back and say no. And while that's a good thing when it comes to like setting boundaries and things like that, I think I want to start saying yes more. The other day, Drake and I went sledding. It snowed, and so we went sledding together, and it seems like such a childish like activity to do, like just going sledding, but it was honestly like the best day. We came inside and it was like towards the end of the day, and I was just like sitting on the couch feeling so grateful. I was telling my boyfriend, I was like, this is like honestly one of the best days that I've had in a really long time. Like it was such a good day. Like there was not a point at all in the whole day where I felt like stressed or sad or I don't know, just anything. Like it was just, everything was just good. Like everything was happy and it was fun, and I felt like a kid again, and it was just like a really good day. And so I think I want to just start saying yes to more things like that. And I feel like, I don't want to say the old me, but I would normally, you know, if someone asked me, oh, do you want to go sledding? I would say no. Like, why would I go do that? Like, I have things to do, you know, I have to clean my apartment, like I have stuff to do. No, why would I want to do that? And looking back on it, I'm like, wow, that is such a negative like mindset, you know, like life is so short, and I'm like, go sledding, like just go sledding, go, you know, to the beach, go do like little fun things like that. You know, you never know what's gonna happen, and you could end up having like the best day of your life. So I am just really appreciating little moments like that, and I took a lot of pictures. I want to do that more, and yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna stop rambling because yesterday's intro was so incredibly long, and I still need to edit that, so I am not looking forward to it because it's going to be so long and so tedious, but it's okay. Anyways, good morning. I have a little haul for you guys. Going back to my obsession with pink lately, I had to order this because I had my eye on it for a while, and I finally like was like, okay, I'm gonna get this because I couldn't stop thinking about it. And you may think it's silly, but I love it and I'm very excited. So ordered a sweat set off of SKIMS, and I wanted to share with you guys and open it. The packaging is honestly always so cute, but I'm so excited. I got this pink color. I forget what the color is called on the website, but I just love this color, you guys. I don't know what it is. I've never been so obsessed with a color. Look at this color, you guys. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm not gonna lie, SKIMS has the best quality stuff that I have had or like purchased in a long time, and I don't purchase stuff frequently whatsoever. I'm trying to save my money, rewear clothing, like we're saving money in 2024. But I love sweat sets, and I obviously have this obsession with pink, so I really wanted to get this, and I thought about it for like weeks, and so I was like, okay, I'm gonna get it and treat myself. So this is the cotton fleece crew neck pullover. I got a size small, and it's in the shade Cherry Blossom. So it's like this really pretty pink. It's a crew neck. And then I got the joggers. So I have a set already from SKIMS, and it's like this. It was part of her Christmas drop, one of the colors. It's the same material. It's the cozy, or what is this called? The cotton fleece collection. So it's the exact same thing, but I got straight leg sweatpants instead of the joggers, and I have it in like this like dark green spruce color. I think it was called spruce. And so I have that set and I love it. Wear it all the time. It is so cozy and I'm obsessed. So I got a small in the crew neck, and then these are the Cotton Fleece Classic Jogger, size medium, in the same cherry blossom color. So this is what they look like. And they have like a string too, so you can kind of tighten them. But like, you guys, this is how, I don't know if you guys can see how cozy these are. And they have pockets, and then the bottoms are obviously little scrunched. So I am going to go put this on because I am so excited. The package came last night and I was like, I have to show them. Like, I can't put it on yet. I have to show them in the morning. But yeah, I'm just very excited. I don't purchase things for myself often whatsoever. A lot of the clothes you see that I like wear, I got gifted to me, or they were like hand-me-downs, things like that. When I was younger too, I spent money like crazy, obviously, because I didn't have any bills or responsibilities. So I did spend like a ton of money, but it was all on clothes that were like fast fashion or pieces. Like, I was more into quantity over quality, and now I'm like the exact opposite. I really love like high quality pieces that are going to last me a long time. So I have actually sold a lot, I've donated a lot, I've given to family members. So I rarely buy things for myself now unless I sit on it and I think about it and know that it will last me a long time, and obviously if I have the money for it. So I just wanted to treat myself. So yeah, that's it. I didn't want to have to defend myself. I don't buy things often. So I'm gonna go put this on and probably just chill on the couch for a little bit. I need to make some breakfast. I'm going to finish reading my little paragraph from this book and kind of just have a slow morning, make a coffee, and yeah. But I'm glad that I kind of got ready for the day because I feel like it just kind of wakes me up and gets me in the mood to like get shit done. So yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful day and let's get into it. I'm getting ready for bed right now. I'm about to shut all the lights off and just get cozy, but I wanted to show you guys the book that I've been reading. It's called The Highly Sensitive Person, and I love it so much. I think I'm like halfway, if it'll focus, like about halfway through the book, and I really like it so far. It's a pretty cool concept, and yeah, I highly recommend reading it. I can link it down below if you guys are interested. But yeah, I'm just going to lay down and I'm gonna make some tea. I refilled my water and I washed my sheets today as well, so I'm very excited to get all cozy in bed. But I've been loving like this little nighttime routine where I get into bed about like 30 minutes before I'm actually going to like planning on falling asleep, and reading a book and just kind of like unwinding down for the night.